Namaste, everybody. I hope you are doing well today. I had a talk today on a call and we talked about intuitions, and sometimes I realize our intuitions can be incorrect, and that's because of what we've allowed in our life. Sometimes we allow that negative energy, the limiting beliefs, the doubt, the fear, the anxiety, and that begins to take over, and that causes a disruption in our intuitions. Now, this isn't any financial advice. I'm just going to tell you my story. 2011, around that time frame, we decided to sell all our stocks, everything in our 401k, because we were really concerned about a recession. We bought a little house in the plaza in Kansas City, Missouri, sold it a few years ago. I guess it's been about 4. It's about 350% increase in profit from what we initially paid for that house. So it was a really good return. We made probably the same amount on that as if we would have kept our investments, maybe, in our 401ks, in our stocks. But you just never know, right? I haven't gone through and analyzed if we would have kept the money, but I just realized that the stock market was going down at a fast rate. So let's fast forward to 2022. We bought a property 3.5 years ago in Evergreen, Colorado. It's got about a 75% increase over the last 3.5 years. Sold it and paid cash for a property down in Oklahoma. Now our total expenses now in Oklahoma are less than the house payment that we had at 2%, 1%, whatever it was, the interest rate of that property in Evergreen. So now with no debt, we're able to do a lot more with our money. Now there's pros and cons to all of that, but my intuition was on both times that I wanted to have the cash, as much cash as possible in my pocket, and have that for my future and my safety net, than to have possibly the opportunity to lose income on the Evergreen property or the stocks, say 11 years ago. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to head for a recession. We may. This could happen at any time, at any moment. But what I do is I look back over the last 6 months or maybe the last 18 months to see how our economy has been going and what has been going on in our economy the last 18 months. And so there's a lot of other reasons, and I will do that video really soon, of all the benefits of relocating to Oklahoma from Colorado. But I can tell you, financially, it has been one of the best decisions of my life, and now I have such a sense of security. So when you think about your intuitions, what is really going on and what's driving it? To me, it was experience, because I'd studied the market, I'd studied recessions, I'd studied inflations, I'd studied all those things, and I realized 10 years ago, that we are going to head for a recession. Now, I truly believe in my heart that we are going to head for a recession. Now, I think it may be regional. I think it may be in locations, in areas that the job market isn't very, very strong. So it may be in an area, say, for example, in a rural America, or in a city that has not been able to really sustain strong employment. Housing market, we know, has been really, really inflated. And I'm okay with that aspect and that concept. But if you have a very high inflated housing market and you haven't been able to sustain that with great, solid, high paying employment, then you're probably going to be headed for a recession within your area. I think this is going to be the first time that we see pockets in areas where employment's really strong, the economy didn't shut down, and it's not going to really affect that area at all. Where other areas where housing has gone up so much and there's not a lot of jobs to sustain that market, then those are the areas that are going to be a recession. And I also believe that within the next 6 months, finally, we are going to have a lot of people that relocate to areas that serve them more. Hence, rural America for me. It's been even more healing and therapeutic and just more relaxing than it was in the Rocky Mountains. And I know a lot of you think I'm crazy, which I'm fine with that. But living where I am has been so comforting and so enjoyable and so quiet And I mean, the guys and the gals, they do the little 2-finger wave, you know, as they drive by your house, they wave at you. I mean, everybody has been so nice, so friendly, so cordial, so down to earth. But I want you to start thinking about your intentions. It's the purpose of this video. And are your intentions, or your intuition, is it been misguided a little bit? Has it been blocked because of what you've seen and what you feel, and you have some little toxic energy, or you have limiting beliefs that are really holding you back? And from that, you're living in fear. You're not ready to go forward, and you're not ready to live in empowerment and enlightenment. And your intuition has been blocked. So think about those things and those times in your life where your intuition really played a vital role, and you did what you needed to do at that moment in that time, and you were empowered and you empowered others. I just use those financial examples, and we'll know in 3 to 6 months if, you know, I played the right card and I made the right decision. But I can tell you so far, I'm extremely happy of where I am today and the decisions that I've made today, and I've been able to follow my intuition. I'm going to read a quote I wrote in 2015, and of course, you know, I'll post this in the comments, but so many times in life, we fight the natural desires of our heart and forbid the opportunity for growth. We fight our heart, our soul, and our intuition. If you choose to fight, only negative results will occur. Nature, at her weakest, is much stronger than you at your strongest. Don't fight the natural connection you have with someone, but rather allow that connection to flourish, grow, and become part of your natural existence. The laws of attraction vary, so allow yourself to become one with the earth and the natural habitat. Have you ever noticed the feeling of relief once you step into nature and out of a stressful environment? The next time your mind thinks of someone is dear and near to your heart, reach out to them and let them know how much they mean to you. Don't tire yourself of swimming upstream trying to catch a relationship that is headed for disaster. Find the one that guides your heart and soul with love and light. Thank you guys so much for connecting with me. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to share. I would love to hear in the comments, and I'd love to hear your stories of when your intuition helped provide enlightenment and empowerment into your life, and then times that you lived in fear and you didn't follow your intuition. If you want, you can sign up with my daily journaling. I send out a text message each and every day with my KC, and basically what that is I'm going to look up the numbers so I don't get it wrong here, but basically what that is my journaling sessions that I'm giving to you over the past year or so. So my thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and the questions that I invoke in my life is what I'm giving to you. So I'd love for you to sign up. Just send a text to 918-262-5195 and just type in inspire. It's going to send you a link, and then you follow that link, and then you just fill out your name, your birthday, some information. But realize that that's a back and forth message between me and you as well. So you can send me any type of messages you want on that thread. I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.